Hello Strutters! Last Thursday I told you about, or I showed you a deck by, let's see if I can find the name. I can't find the name here. Why can't I? It's a Tron deck with Dinrova Horror. It's a Teachings Tron deck pretty much. Teachings Marasa Tron. But it has Dinrova Horror. So we tried to play it against Creatureless Teachings deck and he quit in disgust last time. So let's see what happens now. Want to play first. This looks pretty good. Keep it. And my instinct tells me that I want to play Tron. He mulligans. I think he's playing goblins. But I'm not sure. I might have played him before. No, Patricia, I don't recognize it. Forget that. I'm starting with this land. To be able to condescend on turn 2. Looks like control on control action again. Isn't that typical? Time will be a factor if that is true. I really hope it's Angler Delver. So I don't have to face another control deck. Control mirrors are super hard to comment on in Pauper because the format is so slow. You could have argued for a condescend on that preordain. I think that would have been bad. Not sure. Now I get to play the Seagate Oracle and I get to Tron next turn. Is this wise? Or should I stay in control? But I'm still lacking Colon Mana next turn. No, I'm gonna take it cool. Flashing this back looks pretty hard. What would I teachings for here? More counterspells, I guess. He cycles on Earth. That was unexpected. And he misses his land drop. Oh, great. So now I can do plenty of things. And still keep up Condescend, which I will. Play this guy. Do I want any particular land? Boyuka Bog? Perhaps. I'm just taking the mine. That seems like the simple course of action. We can condescend for 2. It should be enough. Maybe it isn't enough. And nothing really happens. And he has to discard. I feel like I can be in a position here to resolve Muldrifter and do teachings. Teachings for more counterspells, I guess, or just for more teachings. There's a Pulse of Morass as well. Yeah, I swing, I play Muldrifter. And I'm happy with that. I didn't abuse his mana shortage very efficiently, but this is starting to look pretty good. Yeah, he quits. I don't really know what I'm playing. And this sideboard is so filled with stuff. I don't know what I want. I have no idea. I think the Moment's pieces are not something we want. Unearth. Guess I could use another Pulse for some card advantage. Dispel and Probe, perhaps. Not really sure what he's playing. If you want to see more of this deck, let me know. I'm hoping somebody else gets a result with this deck. I'll look up the name of the player. It doesn't show on the list. No, I can't see the name of the player. That's weird. I'll put you a link. I'll give you a link to it. Oh, my mouse is acting up. Weird. Oh god. Okay. Probably crap on the table. Okay, I'm gonna keep a 3-land hand. Not very used to playing with signets. Okay, that looks very controlling. It's the Unearth that tricked me into believing he played something else than control. But maybe it's just the Chittering Rats combo deck. Radiant Fountain feels very controller. And that thing too. Yeah, nothing fast happening here. Got plenty of time now, still behind. He can now exclude, but he is not excluding. He's playing a Seagate Oracle. I don't have counter spells, I think I've just played the Signet. So Signet is basically an extra mana. Ta-da! There is Dinrova Horror. It feels very remote now. I can Teachings next turn. Guess that's decent. Or evoke a Muldrifter. Given that I have Pulse of Murasa, maybe it's best to evoke the Muldrifter. He is evoking a Muldrifter. Trying to find more land. Wow, if that failed. No, that didn't fail. Yeah, I should probably just evoke here. Can I do something else? I have 4 mana now. He gets to discard a card. That will happen to me too, unless I find the land, but I will find the land. Got 3 chances of finding land. There's crop rotation, which I probably should use, but now I am evoking this Muldrifter. Finding land. Can't keep up a counter spell. It's better to crop rotate now. Right, when it's tapped out. Because counterspell on crop rotation is just terrible. And it's the island, of course. This doesn't seem very strong, but let's do it. For a non-tower land. I am now convinced that you should play tower last. If you disagree, let me know. Now I have 5 mana, which he will probably also have this turn. But now we can play it cool, I think, unless he resolve a Muldrifter. Then I will resolve a Muldrifter. We also know that he can destroy graveyards, so we shouldn't leave that Muldrifter in the graveyard hanging around for too long. He just resolves the Muldrifter, making him discard again. And I am in the same spot once more. Need to find the land to not discard. He has this figure. Preordain. I am playing the Muldrifter. And I find a mine. That's unfortunate. Okay, I guess this Muldrifter will die. Don't have 2 flicker targets. I could go for exclude pulse. I really want the card though. Forbidden Alchemy is 3/7 to flashback. Yeah, I'm wide open to his tricks now. I'm playing faster than him though, which is good. This could be long. I've set aside the full hour for this match. It's not like playing mono red aggro, is it? I am... He already has a dead Muldrifter. What if he... Must be good to trade. I'm not sure. But if he Bayuka bogs both my Muldrifters, I take a lot of risk here. So what do I need to go off? How much mana do I need? I can't really go infinite, right? Because I always run out of blue mana. That's what I think now, but we shall investigate that. He could very well have the Chittering Rats combo. Reaping the Graves. Yeah, getting back 2 Muldrifters. Pretty sweet. So exclude the pulse seems like a pretty good line next turn. But I'm not sure. Draw a land, please. Prism. I'll play the Prism and try to exclude. That's a bit late, but I need the land. So now I have plenty of options. I have exclude, forbidden, mystical teachings, Pulse and Marasa. But I'm definitely gonna try to exclude the Muldrifter, and that will probably not work. He needs 7 mana to counter it, so he just needs to find the land, and he has drawn like plenty of cards. So I expect him to be able to force the Muldrifter through. But then of course he will counter Pulse and Marasa or something, so I might as well go for the exclude. And of course excluding a Muldrifter is party. He evokes it. But I am going to exclude it anyway. Because we don't want a ghostly flicker situation evolving. That is not what we want. Yes! Another mine. Exactly what I wanted. Not. And now I don't have much. He evokes the other one. That's aggressive. And now I'm free to do whatever I want. So what do I want to do? I have 7 mana. Dinrova Horror doesn't really do a ton of stuff. And I don't have a counterspell. Play the wall seems bad. Do I show that I'm wide open to counter spells? No, I'm not. So now I'm at 5 mana and I have Condescend. So I'm gonna play at the end of his turn. Condescend costs 4, but I will Condescend Muldrifter. So many options. Chittering Rats. Well, it is 4 mana, so I can't Condescend it. Putting back Horror. And then I go Teachings for what? I don't have any creature kill. Wow, that seems bad in the control mirror. I am playing Forbidden Alchemy, digging for... Then I can't Condescend. So I might as well Teachings for... For what? For Teachings. When you don't know what to get. Teach for Teachings. And now I shuffled away Dinrova Horror, but that doesn't matter very much. He'll be back. If I had 6 mana, I would have gone for Forbidden and Pulse. He's dispelling Teachings. That's okay. And I am gonna know. Okay, guess we're still playing at the end of turn. We have 8 mana. Kind of interesting in Forbidden Alchemy, but I'll do that at the end of turn. So Forbidden Alchemy, Pulse. Try to Condescend something. We also have Teachings. We should probably just Teachings if he lets us. Edict is not the Condescend target. We don't care about 3 damage, do we? Well, we are kind of vulnerable because we don't have any creature kill, but I still think that's not too dangerous. I guess I'll just flashback Teachings here if he doesn't do anything. For 6, right? Is it bad to take it for Teachings? Maybe we want that Dispel. Okay, better do something. Still 7 mana. Now I think we have to main phase Dig. Because we desperately need a land. To get to Tron, and then everything will just go crazy. So I'm taking the tower here. Playing the tower. Then we have a lot of options at the end of turn as usual. We have Dispel, we have Condescend. We can Pulse, we can Forbidden Alchemy again. We're taking 3 damage a turn, that doesn't really matter. Another Chittering Rats. Costs 6 to stop it. So we can't stop it. We lose. This will be really dangerous. We really have to force through Mnemonic Wall. But we are taking it. We are putting back the horror again. And then we are doing Alchemy Pulse. So, Alchemy. Looking for power plant. There it is. Thank you. And then Pulse. Which should probably counter, but that's okay. Because we have double Forbidden in the graveyard. He did counter it. So now we got to make things count. Mnemonic Wall for Pulse. I think I'm like missing the win here somehow. Yeah, I'm really unsure how to play this. I played one duel with it before. We are getting back Pulse Marasa. Yes. We got the flicker. We can just do nothing for turn here, right? We can flicker wall and to draw one card. Yeah, I think this is good. Now we have Condescend mana for everything. We also have the Alchemist. So now make sure it doesn't do anything. That's pretty much it. Pulse at the end of turn, I think. We have 7, 8, 11 mana, so we can both Pulse and... Wow. We can Condescend this, right? 6 mana. And I think we should. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Condescend it. Yes. Has 4 cards left. I don't think we need a tower. We are getting the horror. A Geomancer goes through, gets a Chainish Edict. But if he taps out now, we can just win, can't we? And we need a wall, but we have the Pulse. So let's try to win then. Pulsing a Muldrifter. No, we have to keep Pulse. Or do we? He didn't kill the wall. Maybe I'm being careless now. He did counter it, and now he's all tapped out. So let's try this. Horror. Returning that land. Flicker. Wall horror. Return flicker. Yes. And he concedes the match, but I am nowhere close to winning here, right? What would have happened? I would have had 2 more blue mana, 3 more blue mana, but I would keep 1 up for Dispel, so I could have gotten 3 more lands up. I think he could possibly have won. But I think people just think that the combo is infinite. But it did feel great to give it to a Chittering Rats combo player with the Dinrova Horror. Although I still suspect that Chittering Rats is better. Thank you for watching.